The Story of the Christmas Potato, as told by Kenny Isaacs. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Riley. He grew up in a town called Topeka, which means a good place to dig potatoes. Riley had three favorite things, and as long as he had those three things, he would always be happy. Albino was one of Riley's favorite things. Albino was a green toy army truck that Riley got for Christmas when he was 2 years old. Riley never had a pet when he was growing up. He didn't need one. He had Albino. Riley played with him every single day. Albino was better than a pet. He didn't talk back. He never had to go outside. And he would play whatever game Riley wanted to. When Riley wasn't playing with Albino, the truck rested on Riley's bed in Albino's place of honor. Another one of Riley's favorite things was his toy space helmet. More than anything else in the world, Riley wanted to be an astronaut when he grew up. Back then, no one had gone to the moon, and the space shuttle was just something out of a science fiction movie. At night, Riley dreamed of life as an astronaut. He imagined visits to strange and weird planets. He dreamed of beings from other worlds and visits from the alien saucer people from outer space. Riley dreamed of saving the day and of the hero's kiss he would receive from Annette, who was his favorite musketeer. If Riley couldn't be an astronaut, he wanted to work in his grandfather's grocery store. Riley's number one favorite thing wasn't a thing at all. It was something you couldn't have every day. It was something you had to wait almost an entire year for. You could dream about it, but you still had to wait. You had to wait all the way until Thanksgiving. It wasn't turkey. It wasn't parades. Riley's number one favorite thing was a feeling, and only one thing caused it. Christmas lights. Every Thanksgiving meant it was time to flip the switch that meant an entire month of Christmas lights. Christmas lights made Riley feel his number one most favorite thing. One time, Riley tried to explain to his big sister and his little brother how the Christmas lights made him feel. Well, it's like this, he said. It's a lot of different things all mixed up. You know how you feel when you hug mom or dad? Well, it's like that and more. It's like when you wake up from a good dream or eat a big hunk of fudge. It's like lying in front of the fan or jumping off the fence. It does to your brain what songs do to your ears. It's all the best things jumbled up together into one big ball of stuff. It's just that Christmas feeling. When Riley tried to explain, they just looked at him. He knew they understood, even if they didn't think they did. They must. Once the Christmas tree was decorated, Riley didn't need TV or books or relatives. With the lights on the tree, all you had to do was stare, and your brain took over. The lights let Riley see the feeling, and not just feel it. Riley would don his space helmet, and then clutching Albino, Riley would gaze up into the tree and watch the lights. Thoughts would flood his brain. Stories would come alive. Plain and simple, he just liked to look at those lights. Sometime before Christmas, the family would go for a car ride. When Riley saw the lights all over town, he wished there was some way he could say thank you to all the people who put up lights and let him feel his favorite thing. If his handwriting was better than a C-, Riley could send thank you cards. But even if people could read his handwriting, who would pay for all the stamps? The best way to say thank you would be to march up to the front door, knock, and just tell the people. Because he was a little boy, Riley didn't think his parents would let him do that. Riley wouldn't admit it to anyone, but for once in his life, he was stumped. Every year at Christmas time, Riley would try to think of a way to say thank you to everyone who put up lights, only to give up and say instead, maybe I'll figure something out next year. Years came and went, and Riley kept getting older. He lost albino and traded his space helmet for a movie camera. Riley found out that his life was different than he planned. He accepted it, but no matter what happened, Thanksgiving came and brought with it the lights that Riley loved to watch. At least that didn't change, and Riley never forgot about wanting to say thank you. Then one November, as he was driving home from work, he saw the first Christmas lights of the year. It was like getting hit in the head with a giant hammer or having a big rock fall on you. If, when you got a good idea, a light bulb really did form above your head, Riley's light bulb would not have fit in the car. The idea was that good. Riley thought, why not a potato? And that's when the potato part of the Christmas potato started. Why not throw a potato into the yard of a house with pretty lights? Riley realized that if someone came out in the morning and found a potato in the yard, it would be a mystery. The people would probably say, who put this potato in my yard? To guarantee people would know what the potato meant, Riley made little Christmas cards that explained he just wanted to say thank you and Merry Christmas. He attached the card to the potato with red ribbon. Christmas Eve, Riley filled a basket with potatoes and drove all over town looking for Christmas lights. When he saw a house with Christmas lights, he threw a potato into the yard. Finally, after years and years of trying and never really giving up, Riley had found a way to say thank you. Today, Christmas lights still give Riley that Christmas light feeling. Each year, more and more kids and adults around the world throw Christmas potatoes, just so that their friends and neighbors and even strangers know that their unselfish efforts during the holiday season are appreciated. A big part of Christmas is letting people know how we feel. Wouldn't the world be a better place if some of our Christmas feeling stayed around all year long and spread to everybody? Maybe we can work on that one next. So remember, if some morning you wake up and your yard is filled with potatoes, it's just people saying thank you and Merry Christmas.